Hello, Collective. This is Adani here with another read-in. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. If it's your first time on my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. I am taking personal readings at this time. My information is in the description box, okay? On that note, let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. I've already shuffled, so we'll just dive right into the messages, okay? Thank you. Ooh, cards are pretty slippery today. So we have the Magician as the first card, okay? So with the Magician energy, you're definitely dealing with someone that is trying to manipulate a situation, trying to change things, this could be someone that has, with the Five of Swords here under the deck, there could be someone that is trying to, um, communicate something that is going to manipulate a situation, you know, maybe give a false narrative about you, okay? So maybe you could be hearing about someone that did something very manipulative in this situation, is giving gossip energy with the Five of Swords right next to the Magician card. They tried to play things. That situation is definitely coming to an end. So you could hear that this could be something that's going on in the workplace. Maybe there was a group that was working against you before, trying to manipulate a situation against you. They're gonna be leaving. Something's going to happen. You're going to hear that someone left, or someone was fired, or someone was cut out. It's almost like, because under the Magician card, we have the Seven of Wands. So pretty much you had to stand your ground. You had to defend yourself. You had to protect yourself from this group, that did try to manipulate a situation against you, was trying to work against you. And now things has flipped on them with the Death card, okay? With the Death card. We also have the Two of Cups here, so that's some type of relationship or partnership that could be significant. Three of Pentacles, most definitely this is a situation that there were people working against you. There were people collaborating against you, okay? That circle, that group is being taken down now. Eight of Swords, there's something happening. They tried to corner you. They tried to tie you up. They tried to restrict you. They tried to make sure that you had no forward movement in this place. You had no growth. For a small group of you, this could have been a relationship that you were in, Yeah, definitely you're going to hear about a betrayal, people that did you wrong, people that backstabbed you. They are going to definitely be in a regret situation right now. They're going to regret everything. You know, they say the tongue is a double-edged sword. So people need to watch what they say, So whatever they said, that circle came across the wrong person. Okay, this is something that they're used to doing. If they don't like someone, they will, target that person, gang stalk that person, tell the bosses lies and false narratives about that person. Well, something has definitely caught up with them. So you're gonna hear that somebody's being released, somebody's being fired, somebody's being let go. Somebody was definitely trying to keep you stuck and bound and not moving forward in a situation. It's given the same energy as the Eight of Swords. So you could be hearing that, someone, your enemies are getting their karma at this time. For a few of you all, somebody tried to come against your relationship. This was a very loving relationship. This person was, enamored by you. They loved you. They were into you. It was a wonderful relationship. And someone went and painted a false narrative about you to this person, and they walked away from you and they ended things and they broke your heart. So your person is, you're going to probably be hearing from them. They're in a place of regret. Okay. They're regretting that situation. They're regretting listening to the wrong people. They regret letting you go. Okay. I said somebody painted a false narrative and gossip, and they listened to the wrong person. So this person has now seen, the truth. So there's a breakthrough now, and all these things that were done against you, it's almost like the phoenix rising, especially with this death card. When you went through this ending, you changed, you transformed, you went through everything that you went through, and now there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough. For some of you, you're going to be getting unexpected money. Everything you've been manifesting that was tied up, that was blocked, that was, whatever that was done to you. For some of you, this could be literal magic with the magician card here. This was literal, like someone doing spells against you. All those things are now, they say every evil has an expiration date. So it's almost like you've already ended that cycle. It could have been a 7-year cycle. It could have been a 9-year cycle. It could have been a 10-year cycle. It could have been a 3-year cycle, so it's over with. Okay. The gossip, these people knew that there was something special about you and worked against you. Definitely was more than one person. It wasn't one person. There was a group. For some of you, this could be a group at work. Okay. So even with the 10 of swords, although you were down on the ground, your spirit was still, strong, and, stayed strong, and your soul, your spirit guide saw everything. So you're being released. I'm hearing breakthrough. So there's a breakthrough coming very soon for you. Karmic justice with the courthouse. You could be getting a high-level commitment, especially with the commitment card coming next to the courthouse. So you could be meeting your person very soon, okay? You could be meeting your person very soon. Love is coming in. Money's coming in. After a period of, of pain, suffering, financial lack, things were blocked from you. Things were, done against you. Someone manipulated the situation. I don't know if it was like a destiny swap or something like that, but you're definitely going to be hearing from someone. This could be someone from the past, someone that, this person fumbled you and they regret a lot of things, okay? They've been waiting to hear from you. And I don't think that's, you moved on. Or you are moving on. You might not be interested in this situation, but it's still here. So you could be hearing from someone who definitely, with the priest, that's always giving me like some type of, is the Hierophant, which is right under the commitment card, a relationship here. So there could be a relationship here for you. Maybe it's divine timing. There was a Jezebel that intercepted this relationship. Like I said, someone that definitely was envious of you, envious of, you know, your relationship with your person. They wanted your person. This person has a dark spirit for sure. You know, they have a dark spirit. Okay. So you could be hearing that a feminine energy that was working against you is gone, or is getting their karma at this time. Why? I just said karma. Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to be hearing that somebody's getting their karma at this time. You got unexpected, you got money coming, because we got money twice. We got money coming. You got unexpected money, and this is actual money. So money's most definitely coming. You know, after the lessons come the blessings. You know, you've been through it. You've ascended. You know, you got your battle wounds, your scars, your medals. You know, you've passed the test, because most of the time when you are special, like a star seed, a chosen one, you know, you're going to go through obstacles. You're going to go through things in life that elevates you and ascends you. So you've gained your wings. I don't know if there was a ritual that was done against you, or you could have done a ritual. You could have done a ritual that actually broke the spell, or a ritual was done against you with the love spell and the ritual next to it. So this Jezebel could have been an actual witch, or someone that does practice witchcraft. Okay. Your angels protected you. Okay. This person did not know that you have this. You could be something like an earth angel. This person did not know that you're not the type of person that they do magic on, they do spells on. You are divinely protected. You came to this life with this protection. You are protected by the angelic realm. Okay. So a spell was cast, and it literally backfired. You see, she was cut by her own sword. These people have their swords, and this person was cut by their own sword. So people have to be careful. For some of you, this person could have done death magic. These two are the same person. So this reading is taking a different turn. Death magic. There could have been a Jezebel that did death magic for you, on you, or paid someone to do some type of love spell ritual on you. It could be to make you not attractive, for no one to come near you, for no one to look at you, to break up your relationship. They do have things called breakup spells. People that are envious of a couple that are in a very good place, you know, they could do a spell to make your partner, you know, not attracted to you, to, you know, feel like you're unattractive. Next thing you know, you're going to have like a weird smell, or just, these are spells that they actually do, you know, to break a relationship up. But like I said, you're an earth angel. They didn't know you're an earth angel, and divinely protected. So all of that has ended. You've been rescued and transformed. You see, these birds are being pulled out of this oil infected water and cleaned up, kind of like that Dove soap. Not Dove, Dawn soap, where they wash the oil off the birds. So you've been rescued by your divine, your spiritual team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the angels. They've come to the rescue. They've broken the spell. They've broken the spell. For some of you, that if a death magic or a death spell was done against you, it's gone back to sender. And you could hear that somebody passed away. You could hear that somebody passed away. You know, you could hear back to sender, return to sender. People got to be careful what they doing out here in the streets. Okay. You're a star seed. You're special. You're a chosen one. Like I said, you can't just go around doing things on people. You don't know what protection they have. You just don't know. Okay. And with the divination card, this is the truth. This is the truth. Okay? Divination. That's me giving this message. So that's the message that we have for today. Um this might not be for everybody, for it's someone, but it's for someone. For you, for some of you, this could be a relationship that someone, intercepted and did something negative things to you, broke up that relationship. And for some of you, this could be a workplace situation where you had someone working against you, okay? Working against you, trying to, you know, block your blessings, block, because they were envious. They were envious, okay? So you could hear that this person is being fired, terminated. That situation is over. The spell is broken. You are now free, breakthrough, okay? So that's what I got. If it resonates, let me know. Comment down below. On that note, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.